Waterloo's innovation leaders want to know what the four main political parties are promising the booming industry. CTV's Tina Yazdani is looking into this. And Tina, investing in tech companies means more jobs in the community.
Which is why a lot of Waterloo voters say the promises to invest and expand the tech industry they're so important. And while all the platforms are pretty different with their promises, there's one issue that tech leaders say all three parties should focus on.
The desks are full, every person hard at work. This is a picture of the innovation industry in Waterloo, one of the fastest growing job creators in the province. If you dig into the platforms of the four main political parties, you might be surprised at the vast differences in promises.
Some parties are really wanting to talk about innovation, and others less so.
Some have committed to substantial investments in tech, others largely ignoring the industry's specific challenges, like accessing highly skilled workers.
Talent is absolutely the most important thing. We have a lot of companies scaling up and looking to hire. Our high-growth companies looking to hire thousands of people over the next year.
The Liberals promised to invest $132 million into college programs they say will increase the number of science and tech grads. The NDP commit to creating 27,000 new paid co-ops and internships. Without going into specifics, the PC party says it will fill the skills gap by increasing access to apprenticeships, and the Green Party hasn't commented on the issue at all. But there's one thing missing from all these plans.
Local tech leaders want to see improvements to transportation. It's one of the biggest issues they're facing. The two-way GO that will allow for all-day access between Waterloo and Toronto is far from complete, but a top priority for local innovators.
Having a link to a larger centre is often important for younger employees, so having transit is really important for us to be able to attract and retain the best talent.
All three parties have promised to fund the expensive project, with the Liberals promising the trains will be ready by 2024. Experts say the promises and lack of them are especially important to Waterloo voters.
Waterloo's been one of the regions that's been able to pivot towards an innovation economy, and that really needs to continue. So I would ask, Waterloo folks to really look at, which parties are going to help support them in the innovation space.
The Council of Canadian Innovators says what tech companies really need is a good partner at Queen's Park, a government that's willing to engage with local innovators to help businesses grow. Nancy?
Thank you, Tina.